I'm here in front of Anna Marie's in Royersford to talk about local business and small businesses. As your representative in the 146th, one of the goals I want to accomplish is to help support small business and revitalize our communities. For Royersford, Pottstown, Limerick, Trapp, Lower Pottsgrove, to help bring businesses back to life and to help the small business success. Anna Marie's is a great success story here over 20 years in this community. A lot of you may know her for great breakfast and lunch. She's been a big success story here in the Royersford area. I would ask you all to come out and support local business. Local business is the heart of our community. And again, as your state rep, this would be one of my goals, to help promote the small business and find grant money and other monies that we can to make them more successful.
How would you do if you were locked in a room with only 60 minutes to escape? Work together as a team. Solve puzzles. Search for clues. Beat the clock. They escaped. Can you? Captured in Coventry. The Escape Game. Book online now at capturedinCoventry.com.
So, car stories on PCTV. I've been doing it for many years. It's a good advertising tool for the business. Plus, I enjoy doing it. I enjoy sharing the shop and the different things that you should know about your car with people. If you need a place to highlight your business, call Gus at PCTV and check it out. It's a good way to inform people about your business. You'll get new customers from it, and you can share your knowledge of your particular trade.
The following sports presentation is brought to you by the PCTV Network, powered by TELUS Vision, your hometown station. We're home for you.
It's Earth's little heaven, the PCTV Network. PCTV Network, your hometown station. We're home for you. That's our slogan, but I dare adjust. And it's the truth, and it fits best. The PCTV Network, your #1 source for local sports, with your favorite hosts, Bernie, Dave, Al, and Scott. The PCTV Network, we're home for you. It's more than a slogan, it's all true. Local programming, stream 24/7. The PCTV Network, it's Earth's little heaven. The PCTV Network. Check out channels 22, 28, and 98. Tune in, it's sure to be great. The PCTVnetwork.com, The PCTVnetwork.com, The PCTVnetwork.com, Make sure you support PCTV Network. PCTVnetwork.com, your hometown station.
From Manatoni Park in Pottstown, Pennsylvania, the PCTV Network proudly presents the 27th annual Pottstown Rumble. It's the 2018 edition of the Pottstown Rumble. Hello, everybody. I'm Al Ganoza, joined by, I don't know if you remember the face, Adam Brocious, first-time winner of this tournament. Adam, you know, when I saw the weather report, I started worrying for you guys, but am I right? I think you caught a break here.
Well, we got some sprinkles yesterday, rain for maybe 10 minutes. But besides that, weather's been pretty good. Today is beautiful. Can't beat this.
How has the turnout been?
Big turnout in the pros. I think they had 126 men's pro teams, and women's had 55. Big numbers.
Okay, now behind us we see a couple of returners. We see Burek and Bates are back together this year. That's one of the big draws.
And Dana Camacho. Dana Camacho is a 2 or 3-time champion. Burek and Bates have 4 or 5 between the two of them. This is a big match right here.
Okay, and how's the attendance been? People coming out?
We have over 4,000 players this year, and that's the biggest by far and biggest in the country.
Keeps growing, doesn't it?
Every year.
All right, Adam, we're going to come back and we're going to talk about who is in the women's final coming up right after this.
For more than 50 years, Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery has served its community with expert dental care, offering patients dental implants and a full menu of procedures for many types of dental problems, including bone grafting, wisdom teeth, impacted canines, facial trauma, jaw surgery, oral pathology, TMJ disorders, and sleep apnea. Get the smile you've always wanted. Contact Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery today.
Hey, Terry Musser here. Doing whatever it takes as always. People ask me, can I still do a cartwheel? I can. But when we work with you, we're not only going to do cartwheels, we're going to bend over backwards. And as always, you have my personal guarantee. Call us.
And we're back at center court here, along with Adam Brocious, Al Ganoza, and the PCTV network. We have the women's final draw set. It is Dushlo, Slavola, and Neville. They're partners. And the Cleesby sisters, that's a name that I've recognized around the local circuit.
They play a lot, and they had some success last year, and they win a lot of local tournaments. That's a great volleyball family.
And you've also apparently gotten some people coming in because the turnout on the women's side was big, too.
It was biggest this year, I think 55 teams. So 11 nets, biggest that it's been. Hopefully it keeps growing.
Okay. And what is the payout for winners on both sides?
$3,000 for the women, $7,000 for the men's. And the men's usually has about 2 to 3 times as many players as the women's. So the money is a little bit higher for the men's.
All right, Adam. All right, we'll be back with your women's final coming up right after this.
An orthopedic institute is more than a name. It's a unique care model based on quality and compassion. Decades devoted to research and clinical trials, the development of new surgical techniques, and physicians who outperform the field. What you get from our institute is more options and more answers. For your orthopedic care, think Rothman first.
New office and 7-day urgent care now open in Limerick.
I want a professional heating company with heating and cooling service plans.
A company that considers my needs.
I want the security of price protection plans.
Along with 24-hour emergency service and heating oil delivery.
I want comfort.
I want Ohlert Brothers.
Ohlert Brothers, still family and still local. Ask about our America-friendly and environment-friendly agri-fuels, bioheat, and biodiesel.
When it comes to heating
and the environment,
there's only one choice.
Thanks, Ohlert Brothers.
Hi, I'm Deacon Murphy, and I had the privilege of being principal here at St. Francis Academy, which, believe it or not, is the oldest Catholic school in the original 13 colonies. And we're celebrating our 275th anniversary. So we just wanted to share some of that classrooms and the people that make it so special. St. Francis Academy has been here, as I mentioned, over 275 years. And we just pride ourselves with so many of the grandparents that attended here and their parents. And I'm almost embarrassed to say that I've taught some of the parents now. And it's just a great thrill to see how they grew up. We have small class sizes. We have different activities. And the great part about St. Francis, and I love this, is that we've been called a family. And everyone looks out for each other. I enjoy going out into the schoolyard just because I get to know the students by their first name. And there's a lot of lessons you could learn, not only in the classrooms that you're watching, but also in the schoolyard on how to be a good Christian. And that's basically the strengths of our school and our very high academic standards.
When did you see the sign?
When I needed to jumpstart sales.
Build attendance for an event.
Help people find their way. Fast Signs designed new directional signage.
And got them back on track. Get started at fastsigns.com.
All right, welcome back, everybody. We are at center court, and that is the warm-up for the women's final. Cassie Klespies and her sister Kenzie Klespies. They are the one, Cassie is the one in the red who just hit the ball over there in the far court, and Kenzie, they are from Chester County. Went to Avon Grove High School, so they grew up local. On the other side, you have Petro Dula-Slavola and her partner Stephanie Neville. They played here last year. Petra is the shorter one. She has like the gray sports bra on. Stephanie played at Florida State University. She's the one who just rolled the ball across. So they're getting ready. They will play one game up to 15 for the women's title, and according to the pay, the winner will get $3,000. Weather's been holding out. The breeze has been kicking up at times. See if that has any impact on the action. You have to serve to score. That's the general rules. And the court has been holding up pretty well for getting some rain the other day. Remember how bad and sloppy it was back in 2015 when it was just a giant mud pit all the way around here. Heat's kicking up a little bit. Humidity is relatively low. Although when you're out there in the court running around, it's easy to work up a sweat. And the longer the match goes, let's see if that takes a toll. Yes, we are at Memorial Park in Pottstown. They have 4 venues for this tournament now. It has grown so huge. One of them over at North Coventry. So they've gone across the river into Chester County. We'll also have men's final action coming up. So far alive in the tournament is Burek and Bates, Hudson Bates, Mark Burek. They've won several titles here. Mark Burek lost last year when he went to another partner, did not even make it into the semifinals. Play continues all around on the hundreds of nets, all divisions, men's, women's, co-ed. Great job by Ken and Seth Cass. There you see one of our cameras. Who's that up in the bucket truck? Ah, okay. That's Robert. He's got more guts than I do. I always get a little. That's a good shot. That is a nice perspective. You see the big eagle in the background. Amazing how much this tournament has grown since its first year. When it mentioned Adam Brocious, first year Adam teamed with Vlado Batez out of Yugoslavia to win the men's championship over Jerry Poor and Don Decker. And the match carried on PCTV. I don't think they had a women's division back then. Yeah, it was bare bones back then, but boy, the effort and just the interest has grown. Ken did a smart move. He had a kid, Seth. Now Seth does a lot of the work. All right, they're about done warming up. We'll be back with the start of this finals match. 1 game to 15 right after this.
Just down the street, there's a hardware store with great tools, products,
and expert advice.
We've got everything you need because we know the community
and we know our customers.
So next time you have a home improvement project,
drop by
your local True Value hardware store.
True Value. Start right.
Start here.
Your True Value expert is A.D. Moyer in Gilbertsville and Pottstown. On the web at admoyer.com.
Hello, I'm Wayne Klein, President and owner of Klein Transportation, along with my wife Adele. We've been providing passenger transportation since 1957 for students going to Daniel Boone School District and charter business since 1979. Allison, our daughter, is actually the representation of the 4th generation of the Klein family.
We invite you to join us to go to many fun travel destinations. Our motto is half the fun is getting there. We are so proud of all of our staff of travel specialists. Whether you contact us by phone or online, we help you choose a Klein tour, a casino trip, or to schedule your transportation by motor coach or school bus.
Let's step on board and choose our next destination.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Just in time for the start of the women's final.
Cassie, not Casey, and Dukaslova.
So both these teams have played. I was talking to Petra and Stephanie. They said they played last year here.
Oh. And how did they end up? I don't think they got into the final.
I don't think they did either, no, because it was Pergauska and I forget who else played.
And Ola.
Yes.
All right, here's the first serve. Up to Cassie. Cassie going up to hit.
Fires.
And just on the rope.
That is in play.
Side out.
You know what? I think they did make it. I think the Klespies made it to the finals last year.
The Klespies did. Now, I believe there are 4 Klespie sisters.
Oh.
So I don't know which 4, and that's my fault.
No, I think it was them. I think I checked. I think it was Cassie and Kenzie.
Okay, good deep serve. Nice high set.
Fires off the hands of Klespie.
And some hustle, but she couldn't get it back
Puts
in.
it in the stands. Good effort.
And Adam, you said 1 game to 15, correct?
That's what we're going to play today. 1 to 15, no cap, so could go 29-27. Got to win by 2.
0-0.
All right, Neville serving deep. Cassie goes up to hit and just rolls it deep for a point.
It's a little long. And that'll be another side out.
No, I believe that was
that's
a point.
My mistake. Let's make it 1-0.
What a great day.
Oh, this is perfect. That breeze was refreshing.
They were talking about rain. I don't see any rain right now.
Nope.
Maybe late this afternoon.
I hope it waits.
Cassie, Kenzie.
Good deep serve, a roll.
One-hand effort.
Good location there by Cassie.
Petra dove for it, but couldn't quite make the touch.
Kenzie. Gillespie. Neville
There's
puts
Petra up to push. And there's a block for a point.
She says, my bad. Cassie does.
So yeah, the Klespie sisters, they spent a lot of time on the local circuit. They're just from right by in Chester County. And they've been here a number of times.
And their name is usually way up top on the leaderboard by the end of the day. Here's Petra with the swing, pushing over, knuckle over, down line.
At this point in the tournament, are they welcome a 1 game to 15? They're probably a little tired at this point, or
that's that's up to each individual player. I used to love to play as much as I could. Now I don't.
Yeah.
So now I'd prefer a game to 3.
And you played in the Masters division.
I did.
You won, didn't you?
That's a big hit right there from Kenzie. Yeah, I did. I was lucky enough. I played with Don Stachel, great consistent player. We ended up winning on Friday.
We're still talking 1-1.
Yeah, score stays at 1. And Klespies will be serving.
It's a deep serve.
Oh, look, she's looking.
Nice save.
Effort. Klespie gets up.
There you go.
The Duke gets it back from the Devil. And throws it inside.
Now she found the corner.
Nice play.
So what you'll notice, the women, they'll get a hold of a few balls, but for the most. So here you go. Here's Petra going up and hits deep line over and in. The women use a lot of court awareness and good shots, not as much as the men use the power.
Do we see less aces than maybe with women?
Many less aces with the women.
Gillespie fires effectively.
Cassie finds an open spot.
Nice deep shot.
But it's the same size court. So you have two people covering basically a 30 by 30 court.
Talking one, serving to
And
one.
when did they start play? Did they start Friday night or Saturday morning?
Saturday morning.
Okay.
So they did pool play yesterday in 2 rounds of playoffs. Came back this morning for semifinals and finals. Short serve, nice pass.
Gets off the ground. She fires.
There you go.
Gillespie
Point
sisters are
opportunity.
working it. Oh,
there's a big dig.
Can she get this one? No, she can't.
Good location by Cassie. And they go ahead 2-1.
So there's a nice dig, but unfortunately she put it over, and then Cassie just rolled it into the back corner.
I have not watched the Gillespies play to see who was the stronger server of the two.
I think they both serve spots right now. Floats deep, make people run. That's a big part of the game in women's. Make people run, hit your shots.
Adam, did you guys restrict the use of center court yesterday with the rain at all or not?
Yesterday we used center court all day, and the rain wasn't that big.
Okay.
We restricted Friday. We usually use it for 1 or 2 games, but Friday we didn't use it at all.
Good move.
Kenzie looks.
That's a good set, but a cut into the net. So that should be a 2-2 tie right now. So what they're going to do is, for every 5 total points, they're going to switch sides. So if there's a prevailing wind or something like that, both sides get to play on even conditions.
Catcher on the serve.
It just must have ticked the net. I couldn't see it, but they caught the ball, so I figure it did.
We have one of the referees in front of us, and they, for officials, they get a couple players that have already lost. Is that correct?
Correct.
Gets the nice set back.
That's a good set.
She fires net play. Gillespie keeps alive. Gillespie shoots.
Play by Stephanie.
She gets it back. She looks for the spot. Gillespie gets it again.
It's a good rally right here.
Bang!
Wow, and it continues. There's Petra.
Pops in
there
play.
You go.
Yeah, let's give it up for these fine ladies.
That was a nice round.
Now.
Makes it 3-2, and we will switch sides.
No, I believe it's just a 2-2 right there.
Oh, they swapped
just a side out. The ball kept going back and forth, but here she goes. That's a good dig, but then a big hit and a big dig right there. And then she goes up and just rolls it short over the net, and that's it.
Gillespie fires a deep one-hand
That's
pop.
a nice hustle play.
What happens? Nice pop by Neville.
All right, now that's.
Makes it happen.
I think that's a point and a switch.
3-2, we'll switch them up.
Point and a switch.
Good hustle by both girls, both teams.
I have a feeling this one's going to be tight all the way through. We'll find out.
Good crowd. That was a good crowd. I mean, not necessarily at the bleachers, but you got a lot of people running to a lot of matches. And a lot of the side matches are well attended looking behind me. Get some good games going on.
It's good volleyball all the way around at Pottstown Rumble. That's a big swing. So what you'll see is out on the metal bleachers, it's kind of hot.
Yeah.
Sun's beating down. So here's Kenzie up with a big swing off top of the block into the back corner. But a lot of people are sitting in the shade, and it looks like the beer tent's pretty full over there.
Yeah, it filled up quick. Kenzie on the serve. Here comes Petra Duko-Slavola.
Finds the open spot, diving effort by Kenzie.
Talked with both teams beforehand. Very, very nice ladies.
Petra,
and Stephanie Neville, graduate of Florida State University, played down there. So that's a.
She just graduated?
Recently.
Excellent.
They
have a good beach doubles volleyball program down there.
She's tall too.
Yeah.
Score stays at 3-2.
So that's the big difference in this game versus an indoor game. This game, you have to serve to get a point. The indoor game, there's a point on every serve.
Cassie Gillespie serving.
A short serve, but a nice pass. Good high set. And over the top.
Gillespie 2 gets a hand on.
Try by Kenzie Gillespie, but nice location by Stephanie Neville. And Stephanie will be serving. What time do you think the matches will end up stopping tonight? What's the latest you've gone on a Sunday night?
Well, in the pro division, probably 7 o'clock.
Okay.
But in the other divisions, we're going to be here till midnight.
Kenzie at the net. Neville.
Kenzie with a nice location.
Put the roof. But Kenzie threw it to the side.
But it's good. People are here all day. There are plenty of good food vendors. There's Bill Bonney Photography, East Coast Volleyball, plastic clothing wear. A lot of nice vendors out here this year.
Yeah, that food smells good.
Up we go.
Petra's going to set up Stephanie.
Fires, puts it down.
Oh, good dig by.
But a little bit outside.
Good effort. We're talking
just waiting for one team to break out here. 4-2.
We're banging it out here in center court. PCTV's here. Everyone who's important is here.
He's got a little shout out. DJ, the announcer, does a nice job here on the PA.
Bang, down goes Gillespie. Around Neville.
That's the same guy you've been having all these years? Doing the announcing? Does a nice job.
Here you go, Cassie with a nice easy set right there, and Kenzie goes up, inside out chop, and down. Nice pass. Good set. Let's see what she does.
The Duke puts it up. Gillespie and the ref.
Went after the ref.
Gives it an assist.
Boy, good hands by Kenzie Gillespie, though, on a lot of those hard shots.
She's touching a lot of them.
4-2.
Yeah, that's what I thought, too. I thought it was still 3-2.
Okay, maybe we have a mistake over on the scoreboard. Okay, 3-2.
I think they're right.
3-2. Here we go. Neville.
And that's a deep serve. Make them run 30 feet.
Survey, she looks. Neville's there, but Gillespie says, I'm going to put it by you.
Kenzie Gillespie's with a nice location.
In play.
And we've been stuck on 3-2 for a while.
We need a ball.
Al, just as I'm saying, the weather's really nice. I got a few clouds rolling.
Yeah. I hope they're just all bark, no bite. Maybe they're going to the side.
Here we go. Served by Kenzie. Nice pass. Seems like they're going to Petra a lot, and she's doing a good job with it.
Nothing fancy, just makes it work.
Got a lot of things going on here at the Rumble. You have your beer tent, your vendors, great volleyball through all levels. Today we have co-ed, we have fours, we have men's and women's pro. We got beer, we got dance music going on. Something for everyone out here. Well, that was a deep serve. Look good.
Mackenzie.
Kenzie has it blocked back by Stephanie Neville.
And
that's a point.
And watch Stephanie penetrate over the top. Oh, there's Stephanie. She's a big girl up there, putting that ball down. Good deep serve. They switch up serving a little bit.
Gillespie looks around. She's trying to find the spot.
Cassie goes deep at the corner. Yeah, Cassie Gillespie's and her sister Kenzie Gillespie's, they are on the right side. That is Kenzie, and on the other side you have Petra Duco-Slavola and Stephanie Neville.
Cassie.
Oh, they're switching up the serve a little bit. Both teams are switching it up.
Wow.
How did that happen? Like
that crossed everybody up.
Al, that was my secret when I was playing a lot of volleyball. My best aces were all miss-hits.
It was the spin you put on them, Adam.
The spin my thumb put on it, usually. You need a little bit of luck in volleyball to help you out.
And the shot down by Neville. Not this time.
That was close. I thought Stephanie got that one, but it just came down on her side.
Made it happen.
So that's a nice set. And watch Stephanie go up, but it just gets down inside on her side of the net.
Mackenzie Gillespie.
Mackenzie Gillespie serving.
So they're changing it up a little bit.
Neville fires
And maybe that's why they
cross-court.
haven't been serving her, because she can hit that ball down. 4-2. It's going to be a long game.
Yeah. Well, the 15 win by 2. Petra Duko-Slavola serving from the middle.
Bang with that quick serve again.
There you go, and she moves it out to the corners.
Gillespie finds the open spot.
But Kenzie looks around, does a really good job of surveying the court, just puts it where you're not.
How about the wind, like when it whips through? Does that affect it?
Oh, the wind can either be your friend or your enemy out here. A lot of people like serving into the wind, makes the ball dive around and move quite a bit. When you serve with the wind, you have to serve a little lighter because it sort of pushes the ball along.
Am I imagining this, or it seems like the players try to get a knuckleball where the ball doesn't spin that much?
They do sometimes. It's called a float serve.
Okay.
Because it's hard to see depth perception and see where the ball's going to be in or out. That was a nice dig. Dig and a point right there.
She puts a point on
these are coming alive.
This ain't no disco. We ain't
So here you go. Here's a one-hand stab dig. Nice control. Good set by Cassie. And Kenzie goes and puts it down in the corner.
If we have anyone who cares to help these young lads a little bit.
All right, we got some ball girls and boy volunteers.
Oh, they got some young ones too.
Why not?
Cassie Gillespie's serving for the tie here, ideally for her.
The Duke gets it back.
There's Petra.
She pops.
Oh, nice effort there. Nice effort.
Oh, nice play.
There you go.
We got a volley. Oh!
And it is tied. 4-4. Another good dig by Kenzie Gillespie.
Serving 4, we're knotted. Takes a lot to be a
So here
women's
you
open
go.
champ.
That set's just a little tight on a transition play. Doesn't make it over. 4-4.
And we're definitely rumbling here on center court.
Got a little mini run for the sisters to our right.
2 points seems like a pretty big run in this game.
Yeah.
Gillespie gets the sign. She looks. Fires.
A lot of jump floaty serves.
Dukoslava.
That's a nice set.
Hops into
She goes
it.
to the corner, but
Gillespie
it's
is
dug
there.
again
Oh,
and
down
blocked.
Goes for a good play. Down goes Neville.
You're saying it was good?
It looked pretty good. The refs are saying that it's
Both
okay.
refs say good play.
What are the Gillespies contending that she went over the net?
Both refs agree,
They're
let's move on.
contending that she directed the block, but you're allowed to do that.
Okay.
That's what they're here for.
So here she goes. She reaches up and she pushes that ball down. It doesn't look like she directed it, but you can do that anyway.
Okay.
As long as it's one motion and you don't hold the ball, you can just shove it down sideways.
Still tied at 4.
Low serve,
Gillespie.
high
Gets it
pass.
back.
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
Little
how did she
hustle.
keep
Can she
that
get
there?
it?
Yeah.
Oh, look at
There
that.
you go.
That is good athleticism right there, and on the other side too.
Gillespie puts it up.
Oh, good effort by both teams.
Good hustle on both sides.
But Petra and Stephanie get the point. They lead 5-4.
So there you go. Nice short
four.
roll. And they just couldn't get that one. 5-4. 1 point and switch.
Gillespie puts it in play.
They seem to be float serving both sides pretty deep. Make them run 30 feet. It's hard to run that 30 feet and keep an eye on your defense.
Hard to get a ball down past Kenzie Gillespie's.
Neville goes over and gets it.
Okay, that was a little bit easier point there. It's 5-5. We're going to switch sides.
Switch them up at 5-5.
Look at the top of the trees, Al. Starting to blow.
Yeah. All right, we're going to take a break. We're about a third of the way through the women's final here at the 2018 Pottstown Rumble.
Limerick Bowl is the area's ultimate family entertainment center. Your league bowling headquarters for all ages and all abilities. Come in anytime and enjoy daily specials or experience our weekend glow bowling. Celebrate your next birthday at Limerick Bowl with the area's most affordable party packages. Now including our newly renovated Family Fun Arcade. Limerick Bowl on West Ridge Pike. Get more information about upcoming leagues, tournaments, and open bowling specials online at limerickbowl.com.
Looks, fires.
That's a nice big hit right there from Petra. Just an inside-out turn. And we're back. It's 5-5. You have Stephanie going back to serve. And Petra's going back to serve. A little backspin serve.
Gillespie makes it happen.
Kenzie found the corner.
It's what it's all about. As long as it hits, it doesn't matter how it does it.
Cassie Gillespie's out of Chester County, Avon Grove High School, serving.
Stephanie with a high set.
Puts it down, but Gillespie's there.
She got Douglas. See what happens. And a deep roll
Oh!
in the corner.
Just inside the line.
And that's the point.
That'll move the number to 6-5.
It's like Kenzie's digging too many balls right now.
She is. And the Gillespie's sisters up by .65.
I think that's their first real lead right here.
Cassie again on the serve.
The Duke.
Here comes Petra.
Fires.
That's a nice spot down that line. I think they're tired of hitting the Kenzie. I hear a lot of action right behind us. There's some good volleyball going on in the men's pro playoffs. We're going to see that in a little bit on center court.
Service squared away.
Yeah, we got Bates and Burek back together again this year. That is a dangerous combination.
Just a little low on the serve into the tape. That's also a different rule than indoors. Indoors, you can hit the tape. Outdoor doubles in the grass, you cannot hit the tape on the serve. It's called a let serve, and that's no good outdoors.
Kenzie Gillespie serving.
Nice set. And she found that spot.
And the serve goes back over to Duco, Slavola, and Neville.
All right, where are we, ladies? It's 5-6. We need a ball.
I'm a little surprised they're not trying some more difficult serves at this point. With the wind, you move it around.
Petra fires. Gillespie to Gillespie.
Here comes Cassie.
Nice fire.
That's
Neville
a nice
puts it high in
dig.
the sky.
Nice and high.
Okay, what's Neville going to do
Neville.
with this? He keeps it in play.
Another good rally going.
Over to Kenzie.
No,
That's a great
Lucas
dig.
there.
Let's see if she can take
Gets
advantage.
off the ground, gets her partner out of the way.
And neither team wants to give up here.
Oh,
Kenzie finally puts it
down
away.
it goes.
I think that's a side out.
Wow.
This is the end of a long rally right here.
Wow.
Petra with a nice little hit, but Kenzie digs it up. Cassie sets it. And Kenzie ends up putting this one away, right inside the
We're
block.
talking 6-5.
Neither team really able to sustain a run. Now we're having the discussion on who's serving.
All right, we get this straight now. Got to get it right. Neville.
There you
Gets
go,
it back on a
Stephanie.
nice set. Fires up, hands at Gillespie, who keeps it alive.
Good opportunity here for the Gillespie sisters, and they take advantage of it.
Not miss with authority.
And they have a 2-point lead.
Kenzie digs it there. She goes up with the
Kenzie with the
crossbody
flying
swing. That's a nice, powerful hit right there.
7-5 now. The Duke.
Duco Slavola.
There.
Dug
she
by
gets it
Kenzie
back.
again.
She puts it off the hands of Neville. Neville will set up her partner. Oh,
That's a nice little
roll play.
inside-out
Good
cut
job.
shot. I'll tell you what, they're going to have to do something different. They keep hitting the Kenzie, and she keeps digging it.
Yeah.
They're going to have to start moving that ball around.
Not much she cannot get to, and she has the hands to dig it.
To me, I mean, she's digging everything, but they're hitting right at her. So they need to start cutting that ball around a little bit, or this is going to be a short afternoon.
7-5, the Klesby sisters on top.
A little miscommunication. Let's see what they got.
Klesby.
Point opportunity.
Neville with the 2 ball, but Klesby's there. It's near the net, the poke pop.
Oh.
And the shimmy
Again, the dig by Kenzie Klesby's.
Shaking and baking.
There you go. Second ball. Kenzie goes to dig it, and no, oh, Cassie did touch it and just put it down.
Kenzie on the serve.
Neville puts it up, gets it back.
Set up Stephanie Neville.
Oh, Klesby's there.
What an effort by Kenzie, but not enough.
So Stephanie's got a nice arm swing, but she's hitting it down into a soft block, and then Kenzie's picking those up. If she flatten out that swing a little bit and hit the deep corners, that ball will land. Deep serve and in for an ace right there. Saw that little hop inside out serve.
Is that our first ace that we've had?
I think that's the first ace of the game.
6 serving to 7.
6 serving 7. Petra Dugo-Slavola.
Same type of serve right there, but a good pass. And there you go. That set was a little low, and Stephanie just hopped right on that. And now we got a tie game, 7-7.
One more point to go before a switch. And once again, neither team can really sustain a run. I think 2 has been the longest run.
So they're doing some inside-out short serves to Kenzie. Let's see what she does now. Same type of serve, a little bit deeper.
Oh, good effort.
That was a nice touch, but she couldn't get that ball up.
Serve back over to the Klesby sisters.
7-7. Let's see who's going to break this tie. Oh, that was a nice hit by Stephanie. So what you'll see, Al, what the girls are doing up there is they're calling out their blocking signals behind their back, so it tells their partner how they're going to block and what part of the court they're going to take away, so their partner can play defense behind them. So when Cassie is blocking line, her partner will be digging in the cross area, so they can cover more court. That serve was just a little deep.
Good judgment. Correct.
And what you'll see is with
out.
Stephanie and Petra,
And we'll
Stephanie
go
is
7-7.
the taller, better blocker, so Petra plays defense. So Stephanie will serve and run up front.
Here comes Petra up top.
Right by Klesby again.
She gets it. She wants to put it away.
But
and
she
not
rolls
to
it
be.
out. And that was a point opportunity right there.
Our ball girl's on the spot. Nice job. Here we go.
Last year's champion,
We're
Aga
still
Pergauska,
going
could not
at
make it out.
7-7.
She, I guess she was,
Halfway,
she emailed her, I emailed her, and she said she was in New York a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
Was not able to make the trip.
One hand by Neville, but not good enough.
She lives in California, but went to college in New Jersey, so she has Eastern roots.
Got it knotted up against
And
the
people
girls
will take a flight for
Canada.
$3,000.
Yeah.
We have a lot of West Coast players and Florida
This is
players up
Casey.
here this weekend looking for the men's prize of $7,000.
Neville sets up.
Petra.
Dukaslova.
Again, back to Kenzie. Kenzie line roll, but Petra's there.
Duke is there.
Comes the Duke, and again Kenzie's there.
Bang, down goes.
Kenzie shows some power too.
And that was a point and a switch.
We'll switch him up.
The Klesby's on top,
And I tell you
8-7.
what, let's take a little time.
So there you
To
go.
acknowledge
That's a
our
roll,
ball
but
girls and ball
Kenzie's
boys. So when
standing
I
right
say
there.
Avery, wave
And
to
then
the
she
crowd.
goes
Where are
up
you?
and inside out. No,
All
up
right,
and
that's
cross
Avery
body
Hudson.
down in the corner.
Where are you, big guy? All right, Kaylee, where are you? Hi, Anthony.
Yakalak Construction, serving the Tri-County area since 1946. Family owned, free estimates, all types of concrete work, sidewalks, foundations, steps, curbs, and more. Professional service and quality. Give them a call, 610-323-8134.
Bates sign his hat.
Okay.
And here we are back, Al. It's bright and sunny, Pottstown, Pennsylvania.
But you know the humidity is not high. It's not really what you would call oppressive stickiness.
Go out and play, Al. It's a little hotter than you think.
Yeah.
No cap.
A lot of short bursts back and forth. Not a long distance to cover, but they've had some good rallies in this game.
And a chance to get the big check.
So let's see. Right now, the wind is blowing from our left to right. So the people on our right, like Cassie and Kenzie, right now have the advantage serve-wise because you serve into the wind. And you can serve a little bit harder, make the ball move around.
Make that Cassie. That's got it right.
Cassie Klespie's on the serve, and here comes Petroduco Silvola.
Up and a little block by Cassie.
Did not happen.
That's a 2-point lead.
The match is the biggest lead of the game for either side.
All right, 9-7.
Cassie Klespie's in the red tank top serving.
Deep serve, deep float. And Stephanie hits that back in the corner.
Nice placement
All right,
by the
7-9.
grad from FSU.
This time, Stephanie Neville.
Neville serving with the team down 2 points.
Try to get some back.
Game up to 15. One game will decide the title.
Cassie to McKenzie.
Just
Like she knew where it had to
a
go.
roll
and she
inside
did.
the block. Looks like the crowd's starting to gather around center court.
Yep. Yeah, like there's just so many other good matches around, too. Yeah.
It's a little tight pass, and she pushes it against Cassie's block.
Good play.
Was that a point?
That was not.
Not a point, okay. Oh. Petra very upset at herself.
Ball girls on the ball. Cassie.
See how big of a miss that was.
That's a nice serve.
Neville thinks
She's going to
she's
second
got
ball
it.
over, but
She's got it.
Kenzie's got it. And they go and roll the ball down line for a point. 3-point lead, 10-7.
Biggest lead of the game.
We're rocking the board.
And here we're getting to the two-third point in the game.
10-7.
3, 4, 5-point lead at this point in the game starts to look a little daunting.
We've only seen one ace so far in this game.
A little tight.
Oh, another point.
A net violation.
A little ankle buster. We're all right.
So that is 11-7.
Yes. Starting to break open a little here. You got to stop your opponent from the run, but it looks like Cassie might have hit her knee or her ankle a little bit.
Right here.
So they're going to take a little breather.
Pottstown, Pennsylvania.
All right, we're going to take a break. It is 11-7. The Klespie sisters on top in the women's final.
Hey Philly sports fans, you know as well as anybody a team is only as good as its bench. At Nissan 422 of Limerick, that means our all-star lineup of pre-owned vehicles. Hands down, it's the best in the league. It means best selection, best service, and the absolute best prices. See over 300 vehicles, like the popular Nissan Rogue SUVs, starting just under $15,000. If you're scouting for a great deal on a pre-owned vehicle, visit Nissan422oflimerick.com. You'll always do better at Busch.
Now, while we're at commercial, there was an ace for the Klespie sisters. They now lead 12-7, 3 points to go to win the title.
Cassie got up there and she slipped trying to stop. And today you haven't seen too much of that. The grass is in really good shape. It's dry out. Yesterday, in a little bit of the sprinkles, there was a lot of slipping, me included.
Needs to put a dent in the number here.
Now, both of these teams wearing footwear. Is that the general preference, footwear as compared to bare feet?
Yeah, in the men's, we saw maybe about 5 to 10% in bare feet, myself included, but most are sneakers, you know. It gives you an extra inch lift and gives you some stability in your foot.
But you don't want cleats.
You're not allowed to wear cleats out here, both for safety and advantage. So we make a rule, no cleats.
Gillespie sisters back serving with a 5-point lead.
That's a nice high set, and she puts that ball down. She's got a nice arm swing. That's why they're serving her partner right now. Looks like one of the Pottstown Rumbles, Pam Cass, is bringing over the big check. We're getting ready for that. The big check for Women's Open right there. I see $3,000 written on it. It's a nice hard serve. Cassie with the swing, short cross roll, and it lands. That's the third or fourth time I've seen her do that. You got to start picking up on those tendencies. When people get in a little bit of a stress situation, they tend to go to one particular shot. And she goes to short cross.
Serving.
That is not in play.
Not in play.
So it'll be a side out.
So serve goes back over.
All right, we're talking 7-12.
7-12. Goes Slavola.
Stephanie serving. And a cut into the net for a point.
That was a long drought.
We're talking 8-12, and we'll switch them up.
All right, 8-12 side switch.
And we will be right back. You're watching action from the women's final at the 2018 Pottstown Rumble.
So I want to take this opportunity just to let you know that Chestnut Knoll at Home has 2 offices, one in Phoenixville and one in Gilbertsville. We offer part-time and full-time positions. We have a 401k program that goes into effect 1 year after your employment. We also offer paid time off. We offer flexibility of hours and the fact that you're out there making a difference in someone's life.
The feeling that they matter in this world, especially the elderly. I think they're so overlooked sometimes, and that they don't have family members, and you might be the only person that touched their life that day with a smile.
Flexibility is great because I'm a college student. I'm meant to be an RN, and they work around my schedule really well. I give them enough time to when it's going to change, and they put in for me. I have no problems. And that's a great aspect to the company as well.
Single mom, so I could still see their sports, still be there for dinner, still be around on the weekends, still pick up a couple hours here and there, but ultimately ended up just making this is what I was supposed to do, work in home care.
Stephanie Neville serving. 2 straight points for her team.
That's a big dig. They're going to have to do it again, though.
Gillespie to Gillespie, another opportunity, and she keeps it.
Kenzie takes advantage of a lot of wide open space back there.
For the 12-9 service ball. And it will be...
I may be wrong, but I think they had 5 straight points.
I think they it was 7-7 and then 12-7. So you're correct. That's a nice set, and she puts that down inside the block.
Cassie, nice play to earn a quick side out.
So I think after this match, I'm getting a little parched. I might go into the beer tent and have a Sly Fox. Grab a beer, relax a little bit. They have 10 or 12 different varieties in there.
They are such a great brewer.
There's Kenzie with a hit, dug up by Stephanie. Nice high set. Let's see what she does. Oh, that's a good dig.
And she makes it happen.
She's playing some great defense. So here you go. Kenzie hits it. Petra gets a hand on it, but can't control it enough to replay.
They've had a little bit of a dry spell here. They're going up 12-7. A little too far on that one. And serve will go back over.
And this next side switch is going to be the most important one. You really want to get to 13-12. You know, 14-11 would be really the worst position you could be in. That's a big block.
Oh.
Block for a point. Okay, we're at 10-12 now.
3 straight points for Duco, Slavola, and Neville. And it suddenly has become a game of runs.
All of a sudden, we got double-digit scores, 10 serving to 12.
Oh, she serves out there.
Not to be.
Just a little wide down the line. It's a good thing about grass doubles volleyball. Bad serve doesn't really cost you anything. You just got to side out the next play.
Here comes Petra.
That set was a little off the net. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Oh,
just out.
a bit far. Missed a chance at a point.
Petra, 10-12.
Go, nice pass.
Oh,
Short. She hasn't used that short too often, so she caught her opponents by surprise there.
Saw the retreat.
And again, they get the serve, and it has been a while since they've been stuck on that 12.
Yep, 3 points. You're gonna have to earn one sooner or later.
Cassie Klespies.
All right, nice pass. Nice high set.
Down it goes.
There you go.
Cassie was there, but she fought through the big block.
I watched Stephanie go out. Petra gives her a nice high set. Stephanie uses that tall frame, reaches up inside, catches it off the block. So it looks like they changed a little bit of the strategy here. They're serving Kenzie a little bit. Stephanie. Oh, they needed that for a point to pull within one.
They were set up nicely, but the serve goes over. That is Mackenzie Klespies, also goes by Kenzie. And that is Petro Dugo Slavola.
Now can Stephanie put it away? Stephanie gets the second shot at it and puts it up and over the block.
We have run into a stretch where we're just basically exchanging serves.
Let's see what happens. Serving into the wind, a little deep floater. Kenzie passes it well. Big swing, off the hands. They can't control it back here. Let's see who's going to take control of this match.
Stuck at 12 for a while. 12 serving to 10.
It was 12-7, now it's 12-10. Deep float. A little confusion as to who was going to take it. Let's see if they can come back and get a point.
Oh,
and she does. She decided not to hit Kenzie that time because Kenzie was digging everything.
Trying to figure out who served last. And you have to alternate the serve?
You do have to alternate the serve. There's no real penalty if you serve out of order. You actually just stay out of order. But it's your opponents are supposed to keep you honest with serving in the right order.
From Montreal, Stephanie Neville.
This is very much, doubles volleyball is very much an honor game where you should be calling your own nets and touches and serving order and things like that.
Neville puts it up.
Oh, look at that effort.
Let's see what happens.
Sisters are getting organized.
Oh, nice hard shot by Kenzie.
And what I like about that play is Cassie didn't try to get too cute and go on second ball and try to catch the other people off. So there you go. Cassie, all she did is calmly set her partner back, and her partner put it in the corner. So,
all right, we will be right back. It's a good women's final. Game up to 15. We're at 12-10.
When did you see the sign?
When I needed to create a better visitor experience.
Improve our workflow.
Attract new customers. That's when Fast Signs recommended Fleet Graphics.
Yeah, now business is rolling in. Get started at fastsigns.com.
talking about the organization here, and Adam, there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes as far as there's a lot of planning for this day.
Wow. Those are the umbrellas. They're guarding off the rain that's not coming.
They were so cool, and it's shade. Is that the first year they've been doing it?
It is the first year.
I like it.
It's right in the walkway between the food vendors. There you go. That's a nice little roll by Petra. But Al, you were saying about the manpower here. There's a lot of work that goes in both behind the scenes and in front of the scenes, done by the Cass family, done by countless others. Probably have a few hundred volunteers and county workers, and the actual city of Pottstown, which puts a lot of resources into this event. And by resources, money, people, park, insurance, a lot goes into these events. What you see out here, the finished product, is fantastic. But this is really just the tip of the iceberg to what's behind the scenes.
I give a lot of credit to
10
Seth.
serving 12.
And
12 serving 10, rather.
He's carrying on the family tradition.
Dukasilova again steps into it, tries to find
Petra,
Mackenzie's
nice
there
swing.
again. She
Mackenzie
looks.
takes
She
it.
drops it.
And
Oh!
there you go. Let's see what happens here. That's high set.
Puts it away this time.
All right, so we
They
got
got a
another point.
That was, boy, a long time coming at that point. Good effort on both sides. 2 points away from the championship.
Nice
Kenzie.
volley, ladies.
She goes, rolls it short. Petra hits it back over. Kenzie pass, Cassie set, and Kenzie puts it away. Reaches up and over. There's Petra. Have her put it away, and she put it.
Cassie puts it in the air. She'll get it back. She'll get a chance to.
Oh, they're 1 point away. The location.
Point opportunity.
2 point run. They're one point away.
So we got 14-10. Game of 15
fire,
right here.
time to
Backs
place.
against the wall. You got to serve to get that point, though.
Incoming.
Cassie Klesby serving.
Women's open game point.
Right now, this has been a game of a lot of defense. Been a few blocks, but it's all been digs. Let's see how we do. That's a deep serve.
Dukasilova.
Petra.
Looking to put it deep, and
And that's a
Mackenzie
good hustle and
puts
a
it
good
in the
dig.
air. Cassie tracks it
Let's see what
down.
she does with it.
Nice little bump. Neville.
Stephanie reaches high.
And Neville is out.
And that's the game right there.
Klesby
That was a great
sisters
game,
take
a lot
the
of defense.
championship.
Yes. The Klesby
That's right.
sisters
Let's
came
get
out
that
and won the
big
whole
round
thing.
of applause. Deservedly
All right,
so.
we'll be
What a
back with the
battle.
winners
Let's give it
right
up
after
for all
this.
the girls.
Hi, I'm Joe, and this is Chris, and many of you know us. And we'd like to welcome you to our new showroom here at 618 North Reading Avenue in Boyertown, where we offer Kohler faucets, Moen faucets as well, vanities, tubs, and many accessories.
Here we have an operating, high-efficiency, Energy Star rated American Standard furnace combined with a variable speed AC condenser. Let us install one today to start saving you money throughout the heating and cooling season.
Here at Patriot, we now offer kitchen and bath designs.
So come visit us today at 618 North Reading Avenue or visit our website at www.patriotmp.com.
All right, we got the winners, the Klesby's sisters, Cassie and Mackenzie, and oh, that check's got to feel good, huh?
Yes, it feels great. Exactly how I thought it would feel.
This is our second big check, and we like them a lot.
Came close last year, right?
Yeah, we finished second.
What set the match apart this year? How did it feel? There any turning point where you thought, okay, I feel good now?
I think that just having the experience of being in the finals last year, I mean, it made us so much more mature. And last year we were just happy to be in the finals. We were like, okay, that was our goal. Nice job. Then this year we were like, hey, we've been here before. Let's do this.
And real quick, so you have a family connection to volleyball too. You said your mom played in the Olympics?
Yeah, our mom, Melissa McClendon, played in the 1988 Olympics indoor, which was in
she's an
Seoul,
indoor
Korea. Yeah, and I have two sisters that play besides Mackenzie, and
And our dad. Our dad just recently started playing with all of us, too.
Well, congratulations. I would say have a safe trip, but you guys got a short trip at least, right?
Yeah, only about an hour and 15 minutes.
I live in Lancaster, PA.
I'm still in West Grove. Hopefully moving to California soon. Yeah.
Ladies, congratulations, and spend it well. And it's going to be tough getting in your purse, but
Bank will take it, maybe. Maybe not.
Savings? Not anything exciting.
Cassie and Kenzie Clusby's the women's champions of the 2018 Pottstown Rumble.